Lando Norris. Britain's youngest ever F1 driver is about to start his second year in Formula 1, and he and his teammate Carlos Sainz have both stayed at McLaren. But how did the 20-year-old get to F1? Allow me to explain. Lando Norris was born on the 13th of November 1999 to British millionaire Adam Norris and Belgium Chiska Norris. He's always had a passion for motorsport, but originally it was for bikes. In 2008, Lewis Hamilton won his first F1 world title and Lando Norris began his first year at club-level karting. His potential and passion were immediately evident. In 2009, he claimed pole position at his first ever national event, and is still to this day the youngest ever driver to get pole in a national meeting. He overcame mechanical issues in his first season to beat drivers, and I quote, vastly more experienced. Another year passes, and in 2010 Lando entered the two main national championships in the cadet class and raced against drivers 3 years older than him. A string of pole positions and podium finishes allowed him to rise to third place in the Super 1 series and earned the coveted zero plate during the season. Anyway, in 2011 he had a pretty rough season due to carburetor issues and moved to the Rotax Minimax category early on in the season in order to prepare for the next one. He finished 10th out of 30 in his first meeting. Fast forward to 2012 and things were looking a bit more hopeful for the Bristol-born driver. He was crowned champion in the Formula Kart Stars series and vice-champion in MSA Super 1. In 2013 he won the CIK FIA Europe KFJ and CIK FIA Euro Series KFJ championships. In 2014 he moved up to KF, the, and I quote again, Premier Senior Karting category, and also competed in the Ginetta Junior Championship, where he finished third overall. Later in the year, 14-year-old Norris made history by becoming the youngest ever winner of the CIK FIA KF World Championship. That means he was the best kart racer in the world for that year. Pretty impressive, right? Wrong. He then went on to win the British Formula 4 Championship in 2015 with Carlin, and go on to top that by winning not one, not two, but 3 different series in 2016. That's the Formula Renault 2.0 Euro Cup, Formula Renault 2.0 NEC and Toyota Racing Series, all in the 1 year. In 2017 he signed as a junior driver for McLaren and got his first taste in driving an F1 car under the number 47. He also competed in Formula 3 under the number 31, and of course he went on to win that too. In 2018 he competed in Formula 2, winning the opening race in Bahrain, racking up 8 further podiums and ultimately finishing in second behind the one and only George Russell. Enter 2019, where he competed in his first full season in F1. He came 12th in Melbourne ahead of teammate Sainz. Then at the Bahrain Grand Prix he scored an impressive 6th place, in a car that should only be finishing below 7th. He beat Pierre Gasly in the much faster Red Bull and F2 rival Alex Albon in the Toro Rosso, and finishes 9 seconds behind the Ferrari of 4-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. Enter China, and his first DNF of the season, where he, to put it simply, got torpedoed. He finished 8th in Baku behind Sainz, another DNF in Spain, this time due to crashing with Lance Stroll, which was the only interesting bit of that race. In Monaco, he was commended for his team efforts and finished in 11th, with Sainz in 6th. He DNF'd again in Canada, caused by his suspension failing. In France, he managed to hold off Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly to pull his stricken McLaren to P9, despite his power steering pump fading. In Austria, he finished in P6 again, with Sainz in P8. He finished 11th in his home race, in Silverstone, and then another reliability-related DNF in Germany, one of the craziest races of the season. He then got P9 in Hungary, P11 in Belgium, P10 in Italy, P7 in Singapore, P8 in Russia, and P11 in Japan, before suffering another DNF in Mexico because of this horrendous pit stop. He eventually retired to save the car. 7th in Austin, 8th in Mexico, and 8th in Yas Marina rounded off an overall successful first season, finishing 11th overall in the drivers' standings. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe for a bit more like it. Let me know in the comments what driver or race or topic I should cover next. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.